Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Samuel Lega here, representing Team JVS, here to give you guys another movie review. Yes, it is about to be Valentine's Day season, but there may be a little bit of gore tagged to it. I'm talking about Heart Eyes 2025. This movie, directed by Josh Rubin, stars the amazing Olivia Holt, Mason Gooding, Jordania Brewster, Devon Sawa, and a slew of other amazing actors and actresses. Olivia Holt plays the role of Allie. Allie essentially is this girl that's down on her luck. She's not having a good day. And to top it all off, a killer has now come to town. And on top of that, a person named Jay, played by Mason Gooding, is upstaging her, but also trying to get her into the season of the heart, so to speak, in Valentine's Day. What did I think about this film? So first off, I'm going to say that I had very low expectations of this movie. I don't even think I saw a trailer of this film. I think, truth be told, when somebody said it was Heart Eyes, I legit thought they were talking about this. I thought they were talking about the meme, and this I was like, oh man, this is like another emoji movie. No. Then when I actually did see the poster, and I was like, whoa, this is a killer with legitimate hard eyes. But I was kind of like, okay, where is this going to really go? So the movie, the way that it starts so cringy and cheesy, and it's like in it's a wine vineyard location, and then all of a sudden death just starts to rain down, and it doubles down on how creative some of these deaths are. I was truly surprised very early on, like how gruesome some of these deaths actually are. Like some of them were like the genius level deaths without showing too much. But I kind of was like, well, it can't just be all gore. And, I was like, you have to kind of draw me in with something. And that is where I think they may have won me over. And I think it's with these two amazing leads. So, Olivia Holt, I've seen her, originally from Cloak and Dagger. Cloak and Dagger was what won me over with her. I thought she was fantastic in that. And her co-star like killed it. I was immediately like, oh wow, yeah, if she's in it, I'm all the way there. But then I've recently seen, of course, the Scream films, and I was like, oh, okay, I recognize him. Like he's pretty good. Like Mason, I think he does a really good job in the Scream films. But I was kind of like, well, are they going to mesh together? And so as soon as Olivia's character Allie shows up, she just hates Valentine's Day. She's down on her luck. She's snarky, and immediately she just does not mesh with Mason's character. And you kind of just like, okay, where is this going? Because basically the killer, he goes out to couples. And I was like, they're not a couple. So I was like, how are they going to play that up? And they play it up in a very specific way where it's very clear they're self-aware of everything that's going on, from the deaths to making fun of how slasher films are, to making fun of like, okay, don't split up, like all these specific little inklings. They play those up very well. But the thing that makes this work, in my personal opinion, is that they have true chemistry. They actually have great chemistry. They have great comedic timing. They are cute together. They look cute together. And it's not as though like the movie doesn't center around their love story. It's more about survival and what that really truly looks like. There was one moment in the film that one of the other characters like legit leaves the other character. And then the character is like, wait, you left me. Why would you do this? And then they proceed to go and break that down. And it's just so funny how they play it up. And so I think that there's this great counterbalance of insane gore and violence and mystery, and you don't know what the capability of this killer. You don't even know why this is happening. And I think that the only downside when it starts to kind of hit a small little decline, because the movie's tight, like it's tight in terms of like the running hours of it. It's not that long of a film. And I felt like it was maybe like an hour and 37, hour and 40 minutes roughly. And so towards the second to third act, the third act to me kind of gets a little too on the nose, but they pay it off well with not only with the deaths, but the circumstances that are surrounding it. And also there is no end credit scene, but there is something towards the end as well. So in terms of it being a slasher, it's not like in your traditional style slashers. In terms of this being like a horror romance, it's not that traditional either. It really makes fun of both and makes itself its own. And I think that the reason, again, why it works is it's very creative in the way that it handles the deaths. The deaths are insane. Like, they are really gruesome and they're really horrific. And I think that what makes it better is the way that the actors are reacting to what's happening. They are reacting in a very believable sense, but they also have no time to waste. They have to immediately pick up what they have and keep it pushing. But there's also a mystery surrounding who and what this entity is and how this is happening. Why is this happening? And I think that it makes it even more funnier is the fact that neither one of the characters really much so want to be in this situation together, but yet they're faced with it. And I think that as you're seeing their journey, it is something to watch. And I think it's really actually funny. It actually is coming out February the 7th. It is paired off with another film. And this, I never recommend this. I never do this. But there's another film called Love Hurts, which is a action martial arts romance. Whereas this is a horror romance, like comedy, dark comedy. And honestly, if you want to do a double feature, do it. I'm going to give you guys a clear and concise review for Love Hurts in a little bit. But trust and believe, if you want to do a double feature, you go on Saturday, and then on Sunday you watch other. You're not going to go wrong. It's nonsensical violence and fun and gore and all the insane nudges. This is not an Oscar bait film. This is a fun film and a very entertaining one. So I'd rest this at a 7.5. Maybe dare I say 8 out of 10, but I'm gonna rest it right at 7.5. Would I watch this again with somebody? Absolutely. I think the beginning of it is a little and I think the ending of it, how they're explaining stuff, but they never break and do too serious, too overlong. They keep it really tight, and I think they actually make a lot of fun with the disaster that's going on in this film. So definitely go and check it out. Highly recommend from an entertainment value standpoint. And if you're a horror fan, I think this is for you as well. So go and check out Hard Eyes. Go and check out our review for Love Hurts. It also is going to be releasing on that same exact day. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace, people.
Falling out the top of